Good morning, students. I hope you all are fine and safe. Students, you have to follow the SOPs in this COVID situation. My name is Ms. Rakshi Sabir. I am your computer teacher. Students, this is Online with Smart Computing Book 5. Our today's chapter is on page 5. Our today's chapter is Evolution of Computer. This is on page 5 of your book. Students, these are the contents of Evolution of Computer as abacus, Pascaline, Napier's board, Leibniz calculator, Jacob's rule, difference engine, analytical engine, generation of computer, and types of computer. We will study all these contents in detail today. Before to start our topic, let us recall what computer is. Computer is an electronic machine. It works very fast. It helps us in doing numerous tasks as well as many calculations. Computer is very important and useful for us. Computers are used in different fields like you see computers at home, school, offices, hospitals. Computers are around us. Students, have you ever imagined how computers were developed and evolved over the years to what you presently see in front of you? Let me tell you how ancient people do calculation in dark age. People used to count with the help of stones, sticks, pebbles, figures, and store the data by making involves and rocks. But it was not possible by calculations using this technique. Therefore, many different methods and devices which could do fast and accurate calculations. Let us take a look at some of earlier devices. Abacus. Abacus was the first calculating device called as a counting frame. It was invented by the Chinese about 5,000 years ago. An abacus consists of a wooden frame, rods, and beads. The abacus was used to do calculation like addition and subtraction. Abacus is taken from Greek word abax, which means flat surface. The three most popular types of abacus were Chinese, Japanese, and Pascaline. Blaise Pascal invented in 1642. It was made up of rectangular box with 8 movable feet. Pascaline is also called Pascal adding machine. Napier board. John Napier made a calculating device in 1671 called as Napier's board. This machine was mainly used for multiplication and division. It consists of a board with a rim. The board left edge was divided into 9 squares having a number 1 to 9. Napier's rod had strips of wood bearing some numbers for carrying out some calculations. Leibniz calculator. In 1671, Leibniz invented a machine to perform multiplication and division functions. It is made up of steel and copper. It is improved upon Pascal adding machine as it was capable to perform all four calculations like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. In 1801, Joseph Mary Lakewood invented a machine to use punch card to control a sequence of operations, which is known as Jacob's loom. Punch card is a piece of paper that contains information for doing calculations, and this information is represented by holes in it. Charles Babbage is known as the father of computer. He was a mathematician, philosopher, and mechanical engineer. He evolved the concept of programmable computer. Babbage developed a machine in 1822 known as difference engine. This machine could perform mathematical operations automatically. Babbage named his improved version of difference engine as Analytical Engine. It was invented in 1831. It was kind of general purpose computer which could solve mathematical problems. It was based upon the concept of input, process, output. However, it was not completed due to technological problems. Study generations of computer. Now, the question is, what is generation? The gap between the first invention and the other inventions is called generation of. For example, the gap between our forefather and us. See, students, we have our grandparents, then parents, then us. Whenever children, then the urgent remains grandchildren, then grandchildren, and list goes on. Okay? Every gap between the generation is 10 years. So, here we discuss the generations of computer. Students, let me tell you the size of computers has decreased drastically and the speed, storage capacity, and reliability have increased many folds. The computers that were developed from 1951 to 1959 were called first generation computers. First generation computers used vacuum tubes. The first generation computers were very large, expensive, and required huge amount of electricity. The ENIAC, electronic numerical integrator and computer, was the first generation computer. The second generation were developed between 1959 and 1965. Now is the difference between first and second generation computers. The second generation computers use transistors instead of vacuum tubes. As transistors are smaller than vacuum tubes, the computers became much smaller in size. They also became faster and cheaper than first generation computers. Example of second generation is IBM 1401. Now, 1965 to 1971 was a period of third generation computers. Integrated circuits were introduced during the development of third generation of computers. An integrated circuit is as small as a transistor, but it can work fast as thousands of them. IC made computers faster, cheaper, and smaller than the second generation computers. They use less electricity. Example of third generation computers are IBM 360, Apple IIc. The computers developed since 1971 up to present are called fourth generation computers. The computers use microprocessor. They are smaller, portable, and cheaper. They use less electricity and produce less heat. These computers were more powerful and included input-output control and central processing units. Intel 4004 and Intel 8080 are the examples of fourth generation computers. The computers that are currently are being researched and developed are the fifth generation computers. These computers are the most advanced computers. Scientists are now trying to develop fifth generation computers in a way that they can think on their own. This is called artificial intelligence. Robots work on this technology. Types of computers: supercomputers, mainframe computers, mini computers, microcomputers, laptop notebooks, handheld and pocket PC. Number one, supercomputer. Supercomputers are faster and expensive computers. They are large with multiple CPUs, so can handle many instructions in parallel. They are used for complex calculations such as weather forecasting, nuclear science, and rocket launching. Some examples of supercomputers are Raven, Beaufort, and SCREC. Next is mainframe computers. Mainframe computers are less powerful and less expensive than the supercomputers. They are used in big organizations such as banks, large industrial undertakings. Examples of mainframe computers are IBM 390, Z900. Now, mini computers. Mini computers are general purpose computers where large number of people can work together. They are smaller than the mainframe computers. Examples of mini computers are PGF-8 and VEX. The computer is the least expensive of all the computers. It is smaller in size than the mini computers. It is usually used as personal computer at home or for business purpose. Microcomputer is also known as PC, personal computer, digital computer or desktop computer. Now last type of computers are laptops, notebooks, handheld, pocket PC. Laptops, notebooks. Laptops provide mobile computing technology. These are computers that are battery operated and hence can be used anytime. Laptops are small enough to fit on the lap of a user. Now, handheld pocket PCs. Handheld or pocket PCs are even smaller than the laptops. They use an electronic writing pad. Hope you are familiar with early calculating devices and can distinguish generations and types of computers. Thank you. Students, I will be back with a new chapter very soon. Kindly do the homework of this chapter. In your copy, PDF is attached to it.